I'd like to say a huge thank you for the support of my videos recently. I've really been enjoying making them. If you've clicked on this one, you'll probably enjoy my other content, so hit subscribe to keep updated on my uploads and to support me. It's free and you can always change your mind. Thanks a lot and enjoy the rest of the video. You're probably familiar with the different dimensions of Minecraft. The peaceful overworld where most of the player's time is spent, the hellish nether where piglins and blaze can kill you at any moment, and the ominous end, home to the dragon and her henchmen. 3 dimensions is all we've ever known. But what if there was 4? At one point, that was going to be the case. The Sky Dimension was rumoured for months before the official release of Minecraft 1.0, and even confirmed by Notch himself, but it is nowhere to be found. Today I'll go through what we know about this mysterious place, and if it will ever become a reality. This is the mystery of Minecraft's Sky Dimension. On May 19th, 2011, Notch tweeted, "Some pics of the Sky Dimension thing I was working on last night," accompanied by an image link that leads to these pictures of the Sky Dimension. You can see why Notch gave it its name, floating islands in an endless sky. It was probably made to deliberately contrast the Nether with the Hell/Heaven idea. Notch presented it in his initial tweet as just a side project that might be added to the game, but later tweeted, "And because PC Gamer made such a big deal of the Sky Dimension, I guess I'll have to finish it. Consider it confirmed." Obviously, the Sky Dimension wasn't added in version 1.0, or the Adventure Update, as Notch decided to delay it until the Nether was more fleshed out, which we can hear in this clip.
So, Yalan Yamoto asks, are you going to incorporate the Aether mod or Skylands into Minecraft?
We're not going to incorporate those mods, I think. I'm going to wait with adding the Skylands I was working on until the Nether is more fun.
Okay, cool.
The clip also references a mod that was around at the time called the Ether mod, which adds a new dimension called the Ether Realm, which was similar to the Sky Dimension concept that Notch outlined. Notch also stated that the Sky Dimension would be a dream world. What that means, I'm not exactly sure. It all sounds really cool, but the creation of it was not so smooth. As development direction was passed over to Jeb, problems began to arise with the Sky Dimension. Lighting was an issue, as a top-down light similar to the overworld made the game run extremely slowly, and so everything was evenly lit, which also didn't really work aesthetically. And so the Sky Dimension was completely rebranded into what we now know as the End. They're obviously very different, with one being a serene, docile place that only spawns chickens, and the other being... But you can see how they link, with the floating islands in a huge expansive void kind of idea. This wasn't the end of the Sky Dimension, with Notch suggesting that it may make a return at some point, but Jeb later said that the Sky Dimension was not planned and therefore is unlikely to be done. But what if it was done? What would it look like in-game? Well, through the use of mods and older versions of Minecraft, we can get an idea of what the Sky Dimension would have been like to play in. I have no idea how any of this mod stuff works, so I'll be using a short clips from Ant Venom's video on this topic, which you should definitely check out if you want more insight to how it looks in-game. You can find a lot of overworld items in this dimension, from sugarcane to coal to iron to even diamonds, very rarely admittedly. But there is one slightly odd thing. The only mob that spawns up here are chickens. Huh. It's definitely not a finished dimension, you can tell that from just even flying around, but in a way that makes it even more mysterious. Maybe one day we'll see the Sky Dimension return. Who knows? Thanks for watching, and if you've watched this far, you'll probably like my other content, so hit subscribe to keep updated and support me. I've been Comptic, hopefully you have been entertained, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.